The guys didn't want to come to the studio today, but it's fine. So I've decided to connect them live. They were trying to run away from me, but here we are. And you can see the other one is running away already. Tips, why are you running away? Hola, hola, Tepsa! Champion!
For life, for life, for life, for life.
How are you,
Finally,
champion?
I'm good. I'm good, Mr. A. I'm good. Yeah, Javas, it's finally. Ever since we
Javas,
left
why are
Kaiser
you
Chiefs,
hiding
we
your
haven't won.
face? Why is he hiding his face?
I'm not hiding my
No, I
face.
get ever since he left Kaiser Chiefs, we never won anything, and he thought we would never win anything. So yeah,
It's not. It was
peace.
never. It was never. It was never. It was never about not winning anything. It was about a lot of things that I can explain if ever I'm giving a chance to.
Never come back. We don't need your
I
explanation
know.
because it's a never come back.
I don't even dream of coming back.
Thank you.
Why are you
This will
hiding
be.
your face though?
This is the last one you win, and you're gonna go again for another 10 years without nothing. So I don't have to worry.
Show yourself, Arubo. Show yourself.
No, now I'm here. What do you mean I must show myself? Now I'm here.
No, but
Camera is off.
you
My camera is on.
yeah, but
I
why
just
is your
put
camera off?
my camera is on, guys. I can
No,
see
it's
myself.
not.
It's
Now I can
dark.
see my.
It's dark.
Well,
We can't see
I,
you.
I want to you guys lost or something. Imagine you just my camera is on now. Front camera is on, and I can see myself, Mina, when I'm talking now.
It's not about you seeing yourself. We can't see you.
I then
Let's
it has to
let's
be
leave
on
him.
the
He
king of
was fiddling with
titles
his
side.
camera. Maybe he decided not to show, but it's okay.
We can.
How are you, Debza? How was it last week after the final whistle?
Uh, Last week, something that the thing that happened last week is something that we've been waiting for years, and
Say
we
it.
could
Tell
see
your
legal celebration after the win, how the country celebrated all corners of the country, how everyone, not everyone, how the Kaizer Chiefs faithfuls were rejoicing. This, to me, I can say, and I even said a few weeks back that no matter the results, the Kaizer Chiefs faithful will forever go to the stadium. So this was a thank you from the team to the fans that it has been a tough season. The results are not going on our way in the league and other competitions. However, we managed to bring one silverware home, and hopefully there will be an improvement from here.
But
yeah.
how would you rate your team? Having seen that match, is it a lucky win? Was it meant to happen? How did Pirates falter?
It was not a lucky win. It firstly from the starting 11 when the coach brought back Peterson, who last played in December, to show you that he planned for this match.
Hmm.
Who in his rightful mind would bring who would sit down a goalkeeper who played 23 consecutive games and bring someone who never played since December into a cup final? That one was him showing that his plan for this game, his tactics, and I think he in another way that's how Pirate lost, because they never anticipated that. No one would have anticipated that. And the funny part is, I also, if you remember from our platforms, on Friday I posted a starting 11. However, I brought in Ntwari instead of Peterson. So I would have also done the same thing. And the
Have you realized, and I've been saying this for the last 3 or 4 years, and you guys at some point used to argue with me that whenever Peterson is playing, Pirates never beat Chiefs. And when I saw him on the field, I said it to people I was sitting with, and no one could believe after the results. that I don't know what, but he's just so lucky that whenever he plays, Chiefs win against Pirates.
Yeah, I've heard of you saying that, and I wish he can take that to other games because we need a proper goalkeeper, and we need someone who will stand up. He and what I liked about him on the day is that he said, "I've been given an opportunity and I'm gonna run with it."
Yeah, and
Yes,
he grabbed the opportunity.
he conceded 7 minutes after we scored. However, throughout the game he was on par. Even in the dying minutes when Pirates were coming on at us 2-1, he made sure that he does the basics. Sometimes as a goalkeeper you don't need to shine, but then just do the basics.
No, it finally came. It finally came. It was bound to happen. It's just that because these people have been so thirsty for so many years now, they are exaggerating it. But it was bound to happen at some stage. Just that it took more than long enough.
I wouldn't say we are exaggerating it. We are a big team in South Africa, and for a big team to spend it was exactly 10 years. Because we last lifted a trophy on the 9th, and then this one we lifted it on the 10th. It was exactly 10 years, and for a big team of Kaizer Chiefs caliber to stay that long without silverware.
You know what I like?
Yeah.
I like the contrast. You know, the biggest team in South Africa celebrated a trophy after 10 years, and a small team did not celebrate winning the league for the 8th time in a row.
No.
It shows
in terms Javas, in terms of Mamelodi Sundowns as a club, it's not a small team. However, its following is small.
Yeah.
When we say Sundowns is a small team, we're not talking about the quality, the team, and everything. No, we're talking about its backing up. Imagine Kaizer Chiefs, had it been that Kaizer Chiefs had won the league for the 8th consecutive time, with the support that's happening, everything. I mean, on Saturday alone, the economy went our way. I don't know if it's Kaizer Chiefs or what, but then, and I'm still gonna say, Sundown supporters need to be faithful to the team. Sundown supporters need to wake up and smell the coffee.
You know.
Yes,
I wrote
Laibolela Bolo here and there. However, we as Mamelodi Sundowns, you can't wait for Pirate and Kaizer Chiefs to come to Loftus for you to sell out the venue.
The thing is, when we explain it, you guys don't want to listen to us. What if we explain why Sundowns is struggling with the supporters? You don't want to listen.
I know what you're gonna say, ne? I know what you're gonna say, and what you're gonna say is the same as a black person blaming apartheid for what's happening today.
It's not.
We are 31 years into democracy. So in this 31 years, democracy, what have we done as a country to move past what has been happening in Kanakwela Bumafokati? Now, I know you're going to Kaizer Chiefs and Pirates game.
Don't speak for me. Don't speak for me. I can speak for myself. Why you want to come?
I know. The thing is,
why Ole Sundowns le John listening le pride. Wataba, utime camera, we were fine before the show.
Nakatima camera next Kimolu, Luna Gilantimine camera because you don't want me to talk.
Why is it on Javas? It's why and come back.
All right, let me do that.
And then okay, let me continue. No, the thing is, let me continue to what I was saying. And I've made the democracy example. Yes, we know that back in the years, Kaizer Chiefs and Mamelodi Sundowns, they were the forefront. They were the the teams that were playing on TV, media, everything.
Sundowns, eh?
No, I mean Chiefs and Pirates. Sorry.
He- Wena
Why
kwanza
to
ke
that?
o lebetse gore o le Sundowns o le Chiefs o confused.
No, you know what I can thata ke a lebala.
Today I'm sure you're
Last
going
week
to
it's
get Sundowns than Chiefs.
last week it's Rulano to go Egypt. You know when I speak a lot. So Sundowns now where it is, it has all the finances, it has everything to make sure that Lebona their PR is up there. You can't blame PR ya Chiefs ya 1990
But
to
we know
today.
what I
Chiefs,
said.
Chiefs, Chiefs. No, Chiefs as a club, in all the departments. There's marketing, which is department of which we all know the department of Jessica. What is it that Jessica is doing right to put Kaizer Chiefs where it is that Mamelodi Sundowns can do?
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Can I say? I wrote a status yesterday, and I was just explaining this thing. I'm like, for most South Africans, TV chose teams to support for them because during the time before DSTV started televising 100% of the games, every single game that you would watch on TV before that, it was either Chiefs or Pirates playing against any other team or playing against each other. And you have people that they just grew up in a family where whenever there was football playing, there was either Chiefs playing against some team or Chiefs playing against Pirates. It was chosen for them. And now you want those people that have had that psychology in their minds, that choice in their minds have been with them to now decide now to go and leave Chiefs like I did to go to Sundowns.
I disagree. I disagree. Yes, there might be truth to what you're saying, but I disagree.
Yeah.
There wasn't too many games in the past. Remember on TV, if you have lived long enough, like some of us, they would play the big games and they would play the finals, and there would be a final where it's, let's say, a JPS final. If it's Umtata Bucks versus African Wanderers, they would show that game. But crowd pullers are crowd pullers. And how you are now sounding, you are trying to make it sound like now that they're showing all the matches, now all the Sundowns matches are packed. They're still not
No,
packed.
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, I said to someone that if you want Sundowns to increase their fan base, where must they get the fans from? Because already they belong to Pirates and Chiefs, so they have to
Good
switch teams.
question, Javas.
And when they
How did
switch,
Celtics get the fans? How did Celtics get the fans?
Thank you.
Celtic has always had their fans.
How?
Celtics has always had
How?
but you know how the people of Mangaung, how loyal they are to Celtics. They've always been like that.
Then how? Why is it that the people of Mamelodi are not loyal to Sundowns?
Who said they are not? Who said they are
Hey,
not?
good question, Javas.
I'm listening. Can you
Today,
see me, by the way?
today go university. Ho na le bana ba tsena sekolo today. Are you aware of those people ba tletseng go university who were celebrating, who were running around last week at Chiefs winner, were born between, let me say, 2003 and 2007?
Okay.
Are you aware?
Okay.
And then 2003 and 2007, where was Chiefs and Sundowns?
Right, that's what I'm saying to you. It's historical. The support base in the families are historical. Some of these kids don't even know why they're supporting Chiefs. They don't. It's just home. Go hire my Chiefs in Tati. We go family Yamakos, my uncles, my grandfathers, and everybody came Makos. But if you sit down with them and say to them exactly, what do you love about this team exactly? They will never even tell you. That's what I'm saying to you. But now, when they decide to switch to Sundowns, you guys come and shame them. Like people are shaming me for leaving Sundowns 10 years ago, but for leaving Chiefs 10 years ago. They're still shaming me today. So where must Sundowns get the new supporters when they already belong to Pirates and Chiefs?
The new supporters came about Go University. Why are they not with Sundowns?
Some
Can I
of
ask
them
a
are,
simple question?
yeah.
Kopobutsa question one. Now from what I've noticed, I feel like people support teams for different reasons.
Yeah.
Where now yours going to Sundowns is based on the type of football they play, or is
Yeah.
it
Ah, eh,
based
ah, eh.
on the
No, you
money
can't
they
choose
have?
for me. You can't choose
Or
for me.
I'm
You
No,
can't.
remember,
No, wait
remember,
for Mafukate.
we
Wait
have
for
it, we
Mafukate
have
to
it on
finish.
record. We
Wait,
have
wait.
it on record when you said you
We have
left
it on
because
record.
Bobby
What?
said this is a
No,
family business.
it's amongst the reasons. It's not the only reasons. There are reasons. There was a period. There was a time when I sat down. I'm like, why am I supporting this team? And then I had to work through it. That's why it was not one
Coach
thing was going
Mutoti,
after.
ne? Don't keep by the record.
No, we have it on record.
No, but
He
I
did
can't
say
go.
it already.
Listen,
I
listen.
left after Bobby said this.
I didn't wake up today and I decide. It was a process because I had been living. I grew up in a families and a culture where everyone supported Chiefs. It was not easy living Chiefs, Hub. It was not an easy mission. I had to get it out of my system
Do you enjoy supporting Sundowns?
with all of my heart. All of
Okay.
Hey, coach.
it. It's like
Yeah.
it's like marrying
Hey,
a new
coach.
woman. It's like falling in love with yet again. I love football now. I love how Sundowns run football. I love the players they sign. I love seeing guys improve. I love seeing the guys that people think are good suffering at Sundowns because it proves to us that the standard is that high that the players we even think they should be playing everywhere can't play at Sundowns. It's a big team. And then you have people complaining Sundowns is putting people on the bench. No, those players are good enough for you, but they are proving they are not good enough for Sundowns because good players actually improve at Sundowns. They don't.
So are you saying a player representing 44 million is not good
Yes.
enough for Sundowns?
Who's that?
Esquivel or Kebang?
Well, I mean,
Hey,
you have players that blossom late. But if he was not if he was not good enough, they would have already sold him. He's been there for how many seasons now?
No, you're saying if
Now,
you
kuno muntu la, somebody just walked into our offices here. Ngicela uze la, at Esquivel is improving. Now umuntu lana athi Esquivel is improving.
Hey, Wanda.
ex Zain
Musa.
sharp.
At Sundowns, at Esquivel is improving. Usho kanjalo ne? Yeah.
Yeah, he's improving.
Improve akaya sadlali. Improve akaya sadlali.
Bruh, you know the quality of players he's competing with. The quality of players he's improving with. He will play at Chiefs. At Chiefs, he will play every week, that guy. He will play every week. In fact, all the players on the bench and the grandstand at Sundowns, they can play every week with at Chiefs. All of them can play every week. It's a big team, and we show it by winning the league 8 times in a row and not even celebrating. And you guys are celebrating a trophy and that you'll forget.
Bona, it's not that you don't want to celebrate winning the league. You don't have people, you don't have the numbers to celebrate. I mean, as I said, Maloba, is it yesterday or yeah? Amajita is doing well. Go Egypt. Amajita is trending more than Sundowns winning the league.
No, that's good. That's good.
Thinking about that, let me ask you a simple question. And I've noticed each time I'm saying congratulations to Safa, you guys are a little bit affected. Who then must take credit for all these teams that are doing very well?
When we say it, I posted it on the group yesterday.
I saw you defended me as well. Yes. Who must take the credit?
People love taking sides and forgetting football. They love making football about personalities instead of the organization. But if we're looking at SAFA, the organization now, and with the improvement and the success of our national teams, we must not forget to point at the president as well, because whether people like him or not, but SAFA has been doing amazing. National teams have been doing amazing work since he took over. We are doing amazing work. People are just being political about things where you're like, let's put that to the side. But since this man has been here, we've been doing good. No, but
since who
You can't say that the president of SAFA won't be going around looking for yellow cards, whatever. Somebody did not do
So
their work. We
wait.
understand.
Sir, ubani kumele athathe leyo blame leyo?
The blame. The blame must go to the person who was supposed to do the job. The president of the organization is not micromanaging. The person in charge of that position.
Who?
Is it a team manager or what? Who is in charge of
Who
that?
appoint ubani? Who appoints him?
You're not micromanaging. You can't say when Mutuape Apakandi team staff focus shop right, the item mistake is and so could manager at the shop. No, it's not. We don't work like that. We don't work like that.
No. So who?
Javas, Tabutu Chumyak. This one I'm with you. Zain.
Yeah.
Danny Jordan is the South African Football Association president. His job is to work hand in hand with African federations to uplift the African football.
So okay.
No, the everyday job Danny Jordan basically is with CAF. We have the SAFA CEO who is accountable for the daily running of the business, not the president.
Yeah, that's why it is SAFA.
We are doing
so
well.
People don't understand that Danny Jordan is the president. He's not running the daily duties of the association. Nanamhlanje, you can phone Dr. Jordan now. You'll find that he's somewhere in Guinea-Bissau or Burundi or where, doing CAF duties.
Yes, I understand.
But then, who is the CEO of SAFA? Why is submitted that person? What is his role? What is his or her responsibilities? Where is he in the running of the business? When we complain about as officials, where is he or she?
Now I'm saying,
who do we blame?
Banyana did what? Banyana is currently one of the best teams in Africa. Bafana is qualifying for the World Cup after a long time. Qualifying through the qualifications. Bafana is qualifying for the World Cup now. We are qualifying. There's nothing
okay, let me ask you a question. To people out there that needs to ask questions, guys, you can ask questions. We'll show them on the screen. And here's one question just to make people laugh a bit. But here's the question. It comes from Pesimushwana. Pesimushwana says, if Sundowns can go through a similar thing as White Chiefs, will you change again, Natapel? I think it's coming from Facebook. So I'm glad that it's not us asking questions.
Yeah.
So we'll keep on posting these questions when people ask. We'll post them. It comes from Facebook. They say, if Sundowns can go through what Chiefs has went through, would you change again, Natapel? Because they are basically questioning your loyalty. Hence, I was trying to ask that question: that do we support based on loyalty, based on the type of football? Unfortunately, a coach interrupted my question. So here's the question coming from the public.
Yeah, it's funny that football and real life have too many contradictions, because in real life, people are not loyal as they are when they are talking football. But what I want to say is, now leaving Chiefs for Sundowns, there were a couple of things that I took into consideration. One of them was the style of football that they played. The other one was the fact that they were very, very much ambitious about conquering Africa. And the other thing is, I love the president of the team. But in a sense, will I go to Chiefs if this is a big if? No, it's not going to happen. And
not Chiefs.
It's not going to happen.
About Chiefs. But would you leave Sundowns? Not Chiefs. Not go to Chiefs.
There's no way I'm leaving Sundowns, brother. There's no way I'm leaving Sundowns. Even historically, Sundowns as a team, the thing about Sundowns is they are always looking to improve every season. So if you are supporting an institution like that, when you know that the management is always looking for solutions to stay at the top, where are you going? Chiefs sometimes had management that at times we like, do these people even care about a soccer team? I love environments where people are always trying to get better. That's why I tell people even today that Sundowns are gonna win the league for the 9th time. Because I don't see any team that's gonna stop them. Because I know they are so ambitious that they will make it a point that they win it for the 10th time.
Can I ask you a question based on that? Do you now agree when it's said that this is now a Farmers League?
Well, it's not Farmers League, it's Pretoria League.
Okay, so it's Pretoria League, Pretoria Soccer League.
Yes.
Hey, you're killing me. Guys, today we've got a lot of games happening.
Yeah.
So, how do you see them going? You know, there's a lot that's happening, there's a lot that's at stake.
The league is done, man. The league is done. I don't know why these people are playing. They should be just sitting there and waiting for Sundowns to win the CAF so they can wait and see us going to Club World Cup. All of this running around now is for what now?
Well, because you're trying to deviate away from the topic, we'll come to JFN Club World Cup. Now talking about the league. Honestly speaking, and now I think people will start seeing why. Few weeks back, on record, I was asking how can Sundowns and Pirate not have equal games, and people didn't understand where I was going. Now, the league Pirates still have 4 games to play. They are sitting on position 2, and then Sundowns has got 2 games left, and then the league is done. This was not this. Now you're asking yourself why Jose Rivero said after the Nedbank when we're playing Eros, it's my last game. He decided to leave because he saw that honoring the remaining 4 games wouldn't serve him any purpose. However, had it been that Sundowns were still left with 4 games, Pirate left with 4 games, and then maybe there's a point difference of 6 or 9 points, he was not gonna leave because he'd say I still have a chance of winning the league mathematically. So now he left 4 games behind, saying, what's the purpose of staying? I've lost the Nedbank, the league is gone, so I might as well leave. The 4 remaining games won't serve any purpose. Whether Pirates loses the 4 remaining games, they will remain as number 2. Whether they win all, they remain as number 2. So now, I hope the thing that happened this year is the last time it's going to happen, where we have teams competing in CAF, not given same number of days to prepare or go and compete in CAF.
We did talk about it a few months back, and you remember, everybody will remember, even from the group, that those who complaining about the games not being equal, whatever, we said Sundowns will be fine. Pirates will feel it when it matters. When they're chasing, the games will be like this. And as you say, look at now. Huh? We have to wake up and go to training. Playing for what? They must just play the MDC teams. They must just all play their MDC teams because the league is done.
And it don't now imagine supporters saying we're not going to the stadium.
No.
We're losing now. Now the ticket sales will drop because I don't see a need. I don't have that courage to say I'm waking up. I'm going to Orlando Stadium today. We're playing a very important match. Now the important games now are for the top 8 clash because I think Cape Town City is as good as going to the playoffs. Now the focus is between number 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
At least if the ticket sales drop, Chiefs don't feel them because they still sell their tickets at 100 rand. So they will still be making money. The other teams are the ones that will have a problem with such things, but
I think, Now I'm a bit disappointed with some of the things that are happening, but I feel like for Chiefs fans, today will be more like a celebration day because this is their first time appearing since they won the cup. So
Yeah.
that for me will be an exciting match. Uh,
But then
for Pirates, and
we are playing a cave optimistic Sekhukhune United, which this is not gonna be an easy game. Chiefs is in a high. They've won the Nedbank. They've proven that if they want something, they can go for it. So the question is, and to Kaizer Chiefs, another thing is that Chippa United has lost during the week, which gives them an added advantage. Should they win today's game, they go into the top 8, and then we don't know what's going to happen to Chippa today, and it's their last game also. Imagine now Chippa United plays today, they lose, Kaizer Chiefs wins. Already the top 8 is settled because now Chippa United, Chiefs will have another game in hand and Chippa will be done.
so would you agree with me when I say that Chiefs will make the top 8?
Yeah, they have to.
They have
No,
to.
no, no, no. Don't tell us about have to. I'm saying they will make the top 8.
I'm not sure about today's game, not Sekhukhune.
Hey, Makosi, don't talk.
And Taps, Percy Mushwana is back again. He says, the reason that you gave doesn't really make sense to him. You can see what he's saying now.
No, Percy.
Percy.
Percy. Percy, my reasons for leaving Sundowns don't have to make sense to you, my brother. It's a personal choice. That's it. It's a personal choice, and I've been very content with it. I've attended stadiums more as a Sundowns supporter than as a Chiefs supporter. So I'm okay, my guy. I'm okay. And it should be known to people as well that we cannot talk about loyalty in football, but people don't want to apply it everywhere else. But in football, they lose their minds when you change teams. No, it's a soccer team. It's just entertainment. And
so for you, basically, there's no loyalty, Netaps. It's not about loyalty. Because that's the question I was trying to ask. No, it's not about loyalty. It's about the style of play.
No, it's not. It's loyalty. Loyalty is clarity. It's not slavery. I'm loyal to.
What does that mean now? Yeah.
I'm
loyalty is clarity. Oring, my brother, explain that.
I'm loyal. I'm loyal to you because as a leader, as my team, as my leader, you show me the way, and I see where we're going. It's a beautiful place. I don't have to stick there when things are not working well, and I see you not doing anything about it. Why am I sticking there for? For Amy. That's it for me. So when you are clear as my leader, as a team, and you are clear about the intentions and winning and doing everything, then I stay there, give you my support. But if I stay there for 2 seasons and I see 3 seasons, 4 seasons, you are not doing anything. What am I doing?
Why am I not on camera now?
Because ubalekile ndoda.
Yeah, because he's also unprofessional. He walks in and out of the camera. Oh,
But
no.
No.
Ay, Marakai side. Uhlogcina lihlayise nje pen TV jonong. Ay.
Yeah. No, but
the underwear Kaizer Chiefs.
But wearing underwear, wearing penny blue.
Chiefs must stop winning. The things we see. Hi, tips, guys.
So this week somebody posted a picture of me, an old picture of me wearing a Chiefs jersey with a friend of mine at FMB, and he was literally trying to shame me in front of people that I had switched teams, and I was like, no, man, come on, man, leave people alone, man. Leave people alone. If they want to stay with Chiefs, let them stay. If they want to leave for Pirates, let them go. It's a competition. The team that does well must get the highest supporters.
And then
And
Javas,
Chiefs, well,
I think you owe the viewers of Lifestyle League an apology.
for
Remember, you said Kari enter March. I still have a date. You said Chiefs can beat Stellenbosch, but should they come across Sundowns and Pirates in the Nedbank Cup, their journey is finished. And I'm here to tell you that we played Stellenbosch that day.
Yeah.
We beat them 3-1.
Yeah.
And we were drawn to play Sundowns. And you said if we meet Sundowns or Pirate, it's end of the road. We played Sundowns.
Yeah.
And then we found ourselves in the final. And in the final, we met Pirates, which you said if we meet either Pirates and Sundowns or Sundowns, we are out. In the finals, we met Pirates. And I can tell you now, as we speak, that we are the Nedbank champions.
Very congratulations to Kaizer Chiefs for that. Their journey to the finals was very controversial, especially in the semi-finals when they went ahead, clear offside, which is fine, is passed. But I'm also disappointed. I'm also disappointed in Pirates, but I understand that their CAF journey disturbed them a little bit because you were not expecting them to even lose to Chiefs. I was not even expecting that.
You can't be disappointed. You can't be disappointed with Pirates if you yourself fail to beat Chiefs. Post
office if you see the envelope brown ko ntwila kwa ko refereeing kwa baja Sundowns so clear offside. Let's leave that. We'll go into details. Congratulations to Chiefs. They deserved it. It's been a long time. But knowing Kaizer Chiefs, they don't go up. They will be comfortable here, and they might not even win anything next season. That's the problem with that team. They don't go up. They don't go like this. They find a comfortable space. They do their marketing campaigns. They make millions. They relax there for a bit. That's the thing.
Hi guys, I think we need to catch up again later. At least today we managed to have a chat and run some Twitter. You spoke about your Sundowns, you spoke about your Kaizer Chiefs. So
can I close? Can I say something last?
You can still continue. You don't have to close if you still have more to say.
So I was happy there to hear that the tickets for the finals of CAF, Sundowns and Pyramids are sold out, and I know majority of the people that they bought them are either Pirates or Sundowns or Chiefs supporters. I'm very happy. Let them come to the stadium so they can witness good football face to face, so they can be converted into Sundowns supporters.
When are you distributing those tickets, Konja?
Distributing.
No, Mafuka, no. Just okay, Javas. Let us tell you something that you are not aware of. I don't know something just Mamelodi Sundowns bought all the tickets and will be giving them away for free. How does about the ticket?
Beautiful. That's what a team must do to be supporters. If I was into marketing and PR Sundowns, I would actually target Chiefs and Sundowns and Pirates supporters and other supporters so they can come to the stadium and witness a big team win CAF so they can be converted to our supporters. That's what I will do.
No, but well done, guys, on selling so many tickets.
On buying. The team bought the tickets. The team bought the tickets.
Yeah,
nobody distributed the branching.
You know what kills me, ne? You know what kills me, Tabs?
Yes.
You guys are always fighting those that always say sold out. So today you are the ones celebrating sold out yet 20 rand. Wow.
No, and this is the game stage that now there's one player for Sundowns who's going to want to go and play Kakakari 24 because he wants to play in a sold out capacity. So at least batho ba mo Pitori ba tsere choco ela ya o selekane ne ba bona re choco a reke sephatlo ne bona re reka ticket ya gaming ro lebella Sundowns abe
My brother,
le Albert borotho bo a ticket 21.99 I reke le borotho.
Bon, it's been very tight between Pyramid and Sundowns head to head. So
Unless
the final will be very
outside choco reka fa moya fela.
You are helpless. Guys, on that note, let's talk after the games. What time are the matches?
The games are at 3.
3
o'clock, all of them.
And then Sundowns is like Bishu.
Oh, Sundowns it's tomorrow, ne?
Yeah.
All right. No, let's talk today later after these matches. Is that cool?
Thank you
No
very
problem.
much. Thank you very much.
Thanks, guys.
You must know
A
before
pleasure.
it's a salabala God of Honor ke kono emela for the
Roosevelt
netball.
No, God of Honor is given to league winners, Baba, not
To the
three
champions,
tournaments.
not to the champions.
Oh, it's for league winners. League winners. How? Something you'll never win when in your lifetime. You'll never see it again.
You can't say in my lifetime. You can't say that. The last time Chiefs win a league is the season that I was the Cullen Black Label coach. You can't say in my lifetime.
Tebza, Tebza, kutlo ba re le batla le ba football of the year.
Before we leave, we need to make predictions, start player of the year and everything. Or we do it later.
No, you can still do it. Remember, when on Kazakhstan 21, every show that we do, you say different statements. And then when that one of them happens, Obatlar posted clip your thing.
Can I say? Can I?
Have you noticed what Tebza does? Tebza.
Yeah.
Tebza says today he'll say Chiefs will win. Next show he'll say Chiefs will lose, and then when one of these predictions happen, he's not a man of his words.
Canet Bank was consistent.
Only Canet Bank.
And then games are Chiefs. I never predict games are Chiefs.
Yes,
let me help you with predictions. Let me help you with predictions, the play of the seasons and all of that stuff. We know that leading goal scorer will come from Sundowns. The midfield of the season will come from Sundowns, who might end up becoming player of the season as well.
Name.
Mukwena might take two trophies. He might take the midfield of the season and the play of the season.
Can we have the name, not might?
Okay.
Goalkeeper of the season.
Goalkeeper of the season is obvious. The national team goalkeeper, Ronwen. You can never give a team that wins the league always ends up with all the players taking the actual league.
That's wrong, though. If that's the case, that's wrong.
Let him continue.
If that's the case, then that's wrong.
Let him continue.
There's no point in having awards. If that's the case, then that would be wrong.
So
King, I want to teach him something. Let him continue.
Rowan will be goalkeeper of the season.
Okay.
Player of the season will probably be your Ribeiro or Mufokeng.
One.
Aye, man. Aye. Wabona to me the way. Now only football to Palmela.
Okay, Sharp. Let me predict because I'm here. Let me predict. Goalkeeper of the season. Bagman Chipezes. 1. Williams doesn't qualify to become the goalkeeper of the season because he's not played 75% of the games.
Yeah.
He doesn't qualify.
Right.
He's only played 15 games goalkeeping, so he doesn't qualify.
So he doesn't play. So if he plays the rest of the matches, the
how many? One.
You're not 17 still, yeah.
So
if
as I was saying,
tomorrow,
let me teach you. Williams doesn't qualify. Goalkeeper of the season, Chipezes.
How many games left for Sundowns?
2
in the league now?
2.
So if if you said he qualifies after playing how many games?
75%.
So 15 is 50% of how many games can't more league. So if you what do you say, Tebza? You know the percentage rule now. Huh?
So when you put 17 out of 30, either 75%.
Tebza, Mafugate, if I demand calculator, no, if somebody has played 15 games in the league of 30 matches, he has already played 50 matches,
Yes.
50% of the matches.
Yes.
So now, this guy in a league that is ended 28 games, he has played 15 games already. How many percentage do you think is sitting on now?
Why it's already out of games? Yeah, out of 30 games, now 20, also got 75%.
Really?
Yes, because out of 30 games, if you play 20 games, you've played 66.67%.
Jano shapa ka mathematics to act man. Eh, motho ba tla script wena o batla mo fa calculator Jano.
So I was just trying. It's one the coach of the season. Your coach doesn't qualify for the coach of the season. He hasn't coached 75% of the games.
Yes, fine. Football follows this. Football has its own formula.
Rivero will come back from Egypt to come and get his award, coach of the season. Because some at home, Cardoso was not there in the first 7 games league. He was not there when Sundowns played 3 MTN games. He was not there when Sundowns played 4 Carling Black Label games. He only coached 20-year league plus 4-year Nedbank. So it doesn't make 75% of the games.
So the criteria is what? They look at all matches you played, not league matches.
All matches. It's a PSL. It's PSL awards, not league awards.
But the PSL league awards.
Premier Soccer League.
Yeah.
Yes.
The one with
the Premier Soccer League. The Premier Soccer League presents the Nedbank Cup, MTN 8, Carling Black Label Cup, and the Betway Premiership.
So who's gonna be the players player of the season?
Players player of the season, Ribeiro. Player of the season, Ribeiro. Midfielder of the season, Mokoena. Defender of the season, Kisibisi. Goalkeeper of the season, Kichipezes.
Na erenkele jotse ntho one. If Mofokeng doesn't win an award, then there's something wrong with this country.
Mofokeng is gonna get the young player of the season award.
Hatred ya Luna, I don't care if Mofokeng doesn't win an award, guys, then there's something wrong in this country.
Young player of the season award.
Ribeiro came and we all screamed and disappeared at some point. Mofokeng as well did the same. But if you look at the two players and how they fared in this year, as much as let's say including all other things like Bafana matches and whatever, but if you were to look at what the player has done for the PSL in terms of contribution, it would be senseless not for him to receive anything. It would actually make young players in this country be discouraged.
The sad part about it is that his numbers don't beat that of Ribeiro, for example. His numbers.
Is it about numbers only?
But numbers.
What numbers are you talking about? Goals? Because if ever you're talking about those numbers, remember, the confusing thing about this, when it suits you, you talk about numbers. Saleng had better numbers at some point, and you. And as a Sundowns fan, you were saying numbers don't matter. Where? No, I remember your words. I can look for that thing that you posted. Today you are now saying the numbers. You remember when you were opposing Saleng from winning that big award? You were saying the same things.
is that silly? Is that season when Pirates beat Sundowns like they always do in a final? The other season, not last season.
Yeah, no, last season. No, it's in the final.
They've beaten us in most. Why the Chiefs rated this final? We've been to finals so many times in the past 3 years. We get confused. Don't even know which one we're talking about. Well, now you can point because it's only one in 10 years. Now we get too many.
It's not one in 10 years. It's 3 in 5 years.
Oh. The overall contribution.
You see, even Khonzi Manone says Mufokeng must win something. So Khonzi, you are not alone. I agree.
Young player of the season, Iyakorele, we know. But then remember, player of the season and player of the season. The coaches will select the player of the season award. The player of the season is selected by the players. So the opponent.
Which is where I have a problem. Or these players, would they not see what Mufokeng has done? I'm sitting here with Walaza. He's also saying the same thing, that it's Ribeiro, but I'm disagreeing with him.
It will be Ribeiro. All the teams that were literally preparing to just stop him to beat Sundowns. I think it will be him in most cases.
You know what frustrates me about this award? What frustrates me about this award? I look at things in a different way. I look at the resources that Ribeiro has got around him. And if football players are saying Mofokeng is not good enough, knowing the standard of players he's playing with, as compared to the simple opportunities that Ribeiro has, then there's something wrong also with how we view this football, because I feel like Ribeiro is surrounded by too many stars. Yes, he's got too many goals. Yeah.
Is the mistake that Taps was making when he said Ronan Williams is the goalkeeper of the season. Just because of the quality that's surrounding Williams, he doesn't get to concede. But then if you look at the one-on-one or the chances that teams create against Sundowns, if they go to to face Williams, most of them, they become a goal. Because Williams is protected from the middle field with Mokoena and Adams, and the back four is strong, he doesn't get to be exposed that much. It doesn't mean that he is the best goalkeeper of the season.
But
okay, here's one topic that we didn't even get into. I see a message from Sandile Jr. Mkandela Ndlovu. Sandile Ndlovu says Jose is coach of the season. What are we saying about that?
Yes. I said it.
If the percentage as Tibza has put them about the PSL, then he is, because coach the other coach Barkman Cardoso doesn't qualify. But I did share his stats yesterday, the game that he played, and how many matches he won, drew, and whatever. It's
he doesn't qualify.
He says so. He says he doesn't coach.
Does he say he doesn't qualify, or he doesn't say, or did he say he doesn't deserve?
He doesn't.
No,
Cardoso doesn't qualify.
Cardoso didn't play. He was not in charge of 75% of the games. But then besides that, Ribeiro went to the final at MTN. Ribeiro is number 2 on the log. Ribeiro will final in Nedbank. So he's got 3 silver medals. So that one also. Actually, the league was won by Cardoso. Cardoso played the league and the Nedbank, often semi-finals at Nedbank, league number 1. But then Ribeiro has been consistent from day 1 up until the last match of the league, or should I say his last game. He kept Sundowns on the toes. I'm making sure he's competing for the league. While competing for the league, he makes sure that he wins the MTN 8. He makes sure that he competes for the Nedbank. So that itself, if we're going to call out the name here, Riveiro, we're going to call it 3 times. Riveiro MTN champion, Riveiro Nedbank runner-up, Riveiro league runner-up. But then when you call out Cardoso, you're going to say Cardoso league winner. Done.
Obvious league winner.
The biggest
Hey,
one of them.
Tevs, why are you
No,
ignoring?
it's not the biggest in terms of awards. It's not the biggest of them all.
It is.
In terms of awards, we look at the all-round job Yamuto throughout the season. Yes,
The league is still the
Sundowns number 1. He continued where they were.
Well,
But
when he came in, Sundowns was number what?
Yeah, number 1.
Wasn't Pirates the one that was number 1 with 2 points or 3 points ahead?
When
Pirates were busy singing or they've won the league. The league is done.
Now what's Pirates Sundowns number 1. Half Sundowns. Sundowns if it's really 4-0, 4-1, 4-1 so. How's it?
Yeah, and Cutler will be said scores and net 4-1 for Mama. And
I can Sundowns So when he came in, Sundowns was number 1. So now next season 8 Tomang E. Season 8 Tomang E. Ke ato Tomang Pila, ato Tomango game 0 with all 4 competitions at stake. Let's see who and what he will do.
No, the way you put your argument, I will agree with you. Jose will have to take it, but it will be weird for the first time for a coach to win the league and not be the coach of the season. But as you say, we'll see.
It's a Bona Kiri PSL award. I see Betway awards. They include all tournaments
I think
played.
that's where a lot of people make mistakes. I feel
Yes.
like, you know,
Sorry, when you're going to Betway awards, the PSL awards, what is the difference here?
The PSL awards they include all the sponsorships that are played more PSL. You can't say player. You can't say player of the
let me
season.
just ask a very stupid question, eh? And because we are left with 1 minute, ne? Sorry. I just want to ask a stupid question. So, if a coach was to win 3 trophies in a year, Carling, Nedbank, and MTN, would you still say because they didn't win the league, they are not good enough to win
Yeah.
coach of the year?
And that's the thing that we get wrong in South Africa. There is no tournament.
That's you. You just said that, but you can't say South Africa. You are the one who just said that, but now you're saying South Africa. Why are you blaming poor South Africans for what you said?
No, I said the biggest trophy in the season is the league. You win the league, you win the player of the coach of the season. That's it.
But that's wrong. That's wrong. What if another coach has won 3 trophies, 3 other trophies? What makes this one more special?
Guys, we play the league. The tournaments are just decorations in between the league. We play the league.
No, but when you win a cup, you play the best of the best and you beat the best of the best. With the league, let's say with the league, there's only few top teams that you play against. Benny McCarthy did win coach of the year, ne?
Yeah.
Did he win the league?
With
No.
Amazulu.
Steve
He was
Barker. Steve
second
Barker
with
is one of the
Amazulu and took
people-
coach of the year.
And Steve Barker is one of the people that are doing very well. So are you saying he doesn't deserve to win anything?
And last season we were saying, why didn't Steve Barker win the coach of the season award?
We are here because we have all these teams because of the league, not because of the tournaments that came after the league. The league is the ultimate.
Understand the magnitude of the award. The award is not based on the 30 games Tsatsa league. The award is based on all the games at PSL.
You give up.
now I'm lifting the league.
But you know
So-
what?
No, Arahan, you're
Tabs,
lifting the league, Javas.
Tabs,
Arahan, you're
Tabs,
lifting the
you know
league.
what the funniest thing, Tabs? Some people used to defend you saying the league is the best thing. How? Suddenly they want Netbank. No, the league is not everything.
That's why I'm leaving him. That's how I'm leaving him. I'm like, I leave him.
You remember a few weeks ago, he used to be on your side. Suddenly now.
He's a flip flopper. This one. He's a flip flopper. This one.
No, man, the awards are not based on the 30 league games. The awards are based on all the games played in the PSL.
Guys, we are running out of time. Sorry, ne? We have to
Yeah.
cut. We'll meet again after the match, and somebody must go fix their microphone. Hey, coach, we like you and everything, but a microphone here cut distortion. Unless if we're not Rasan.
Unless I'm loud.
Yeah, he's
No,
I think you're loud. That's
I
why
will go-
that's why Allah in the background.
I will go and fix my microphone.
That's why Allah. Oh, early na ko bontshore ke thotseng last weekend ne. Ke tlele ya kanto.
Hey,
Yeah.
telephone.
Ke tlele ke thotseng last week.
Otsor medal.
And
Yeah.
Kupaliskan laga ne.
Otsor medal.
Kupaliskan laga. Wait a minute.
So when listen here. Just because you win the Netbank after such a long time, man, just say kuluma, man.
No,
Yeah,
it's not
Kulu.
about that, Javas. It's not about that. Now we are the team. We are one team that will forever speak. There's only one team in the league, even after losing 5 consecutive games. The next game they go with confidence that we are going to win. Ow, Kosi for life. Ow, catch
There's
it.
only one team in the PSL in the jersey away so.
Netbank is associated with Kaiser Chiefs as we speak.
Nagar can leak into it, wait.
Hi guys, kupalitsa maeng ke tla le bona later. Bye bye.
Ciao.
Down.